Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Captain Zeus with another movie review coming at you guys. Now this one's going to be over The Eternals, and we're just going to dive right into it. This movie was freaking amazing. Now, F the critics, okay? F the critics. F them. I'm recording this at like 2 in the morning, and I just got done watching this movie, so I'm probably like super flustered with what I'm going to say, and like all over the place, but bear with me guys, okay? This movie. Also, spoiler warning for anyone that hasn't seen this movie yet, because I'm about to go real deep into it, okay? I'm gonna go straight into the pros of this thing, which is almost everything. Visually, this movie was great. Visuals and the CGI was really good, especially compared to like some of the other Marvel movies like Black Widow or Captain Marvel. Like, this stuff was amazing. I love the twist on how the powers of like the Eternals manifested. Very unique kind of style. The characters were written so well. They were written beautifully. Each actor played their roles spectacularly. You could see Icarus's conflict, and then you see Sprite's envy. Icarus was a popular guy. I loved, you could see the relationships between all of the Eternals together. Not only that, the certain ones would have a more developed relationship with each other than others, and some of them would just be completely detached, or some would be both. Like Druig was such a great character. I freaking fell in love with that guy, like the character, so well. Like, you could relate to exactly what he's saying, exactly what he's thinking, and all of his actions. I mean, same thing with Icarus. I mean, Icarus was trying to do technically what he was supposed to be doing, so you can't really blame him for doing what he was doing. And then Ajax was trying to save them all. Same thing with Cersei. There was just like, now the action scenes were freaking great. Freaking chef's kiss. Great action scenes. Very unique styles on how everybody was fighting, especially with their powers. You could see the speedster, the way she runs is, or the way she uses her like speed powers is so unique, especially cinematically compared to what we've seen, like the Flash, for example. I mean, granted, each Flash has like his own way of doing it cinematically, but I like this style a lot better. It seems a lot smoother and a lot cleaner. The Celestials also just looked great. I was kind of skeptical at first about how they were going to look with like some of the stuff I saw early on, but I'm cool with it. They look great. This movie really helps expand the universe of the MCU. It expanded it so well because it does more to the cosmic side of things, as well as like introduce Black Knight, for example, and his sword cutscene. Speaking of Black Knight, though, we're gonna go into the cons. Well, it's not really cons. It's gonna be kind of like the things I didn't like about this movie. I feel like they could have done more with Black Knight's relationship with Cersei. Now, they had a sex scene for Icarus and Cersei. Shouldn't have been in there, to be honest. Take it out. Movie was perfectly fine. Now, it also just came out like a couple minutes ago that the sex scenes can be removed from the movie before it goes into theatrical release internationally, so they don't have to watch that. And it really wasn't even a sex scene. You just see their shoulders up, because, you know, Disney doesn't do that kind of stuff. But regardless, if you would have taken that scene out and just put more development with Black Knight and Cersei, I feel like that could have built up their relationship a lot better. Also, there's the complication with Cersei's relationship with Icarus as well in general. But I mean, when you're with someone for 5,000 years, there's gonna be some feelings there. Gonna be some feelings, okay? Ajax, I feel, should have had more screen time, in the sense of like a bigger role, because like in the trailers you don't really see much of her. I didn't think she was going to be the leader of the Eternals, to be completely honest. And when she was, you really don't see much of her except for like certain flashbacks, and then when you go to see her in present day, she's dead. I mean, it made sense. Everything made sense. I just wish they would have kind of had, we could have saw more with Ajax, maybe some more conflict with the other Eternals. I mean, that's really it on her side of things. The other thing is, like, they were kind of like low-key, this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but kind of doing a little pedo thing with like Sprite and Icarus. I mean, it wasn't, because they're both like, you know, 5,000 plus years old and immortal, But I thought for a second that they were gonna kind of like push that relationship or try to make that like kind of awkward moment where she does something, he rejects her. I'm glad they didn't do anything with that, and I'm glad nothing came out of it. But that was the only thing I was kind of worried about. I was like, please don't tell me this is gonna be like Netflix. You guys know what I'm talking about. Speaking also of the Black Knight, the freaking cutscene. We're gonna cutscene number one. We'll talk about that first. It kind of set up for a Guardians of the Galaxy like adventure because they're gonna have to go save Cersei and gang, and that's freaking dope. And we get introduced to Harry Styles, aka Thanos' brother, which I don't know anything about. I'm not the most avid comic reader when it comes to the Eternals and their stuff. I don't know jack squiddly dick about it. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting thing to see. I'm excited to see where that goes. Maybe they'll come across the Guardians of the Galaxy. That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that. I'd completely be cool with that. And apparently Thanos' brother is an Eternal as well, so that's also super cool. This definitely sets up for a sequel so well. And then the cutscene number 2 is Kit Harington's basically becoming the Black Knight. I don't know much about the Black Knight. That's one thing I loved about this movie. It's showing you the side of the side of Marvel in general that not even like casual fans don't know much about. So it's introducing all these good characters and they write them so well. It's like a whole new world that they can go down. Who was that voice at the end? At the very end, who was that voice? It sounds so familiar. I feel like I know who that actor is. Actually, give me a second.
Few moments later.
Okay, so I just looked it up, and it's Mahershala Ali, who's going to be playing Blade in the MCU. That's why that voice sounded so familiar. This movie has set up so much. Chloe Zhao, this director, she did a beautiful job with everything. I'm giving this like a 9.5 out of 10 ramen cups. By the way, that's the new movie rating currency I'm doing. It's the ramen cups. But yeah, dudes, this movie was great. Like, Phase 4 has been so good with setting things up. This has been way better than Phase 1 of MCU. Shang-Chi was absolutely amazing. I give that an 8.5, like a 9 out of ramen cups. I didn't do a review on it because honestly I forgot, being completely honest. But this movie was worth it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this movie. Sorry I haven't done any like movie reviews lately. If you guys want me to do a movie review, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what movie. I'll try to get to it and see how this one goes. But thank you guys for watching the vid. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. I do stream on there almost daily. Actually, basically daily. So yeah, that'll be all for me here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.